All right, you guys, what can a CCIM actually do for you? Well, we talked about the CCIM, the Certified Commercial Investment Member. Well, I hold this designation and I hold the PIN. So what that means for you is that not only am I trained to be able to assist you with your portfolio and various investment needs, but it helps me with specific situations that you may be coming across. So let's take a couple seconds to talk about it. Right now, you have a commercial real estate portfolio. Well, as a CCIM, I can actually help you identify whether you want to sell, buy, sell, hold, refinance, and or sell and exchange. So there's various different scenarios, and I can go over them with you here shortly. So right now we have sell and buy. Okay, you may own an asset right now where you're looking to sell the property and you're trying to figure out whether or not it's actually going to give you more returns if you sell, or if you take those proceeds and buy something else, and what the market may bear. You're trying to see what's the best thing for you to do. Well, that's what we do as CCIM members. I actually figure out a way for us to identify what your current return is, and not only that, the cost of selling and the cost of buying, and then identifying the return for the new asset. So that is one scenario that I can help you with, and we go into deep detail. So that's one case study. The other one is hold as is. Right now, you are making money right now. You own this piece of asset, you have a certain debt on the property, or it may be free and clear. Well, that is a situation where you could still analyze and see, okay, what's projected for this asset if I just hold as is? Are there any rent increases that you can do? Or are there any tenant improvements that may be coming up? Are there any deferred maintenance that you've actually considered doing, but now you may actually have to do it in the next 5 years? So there's a variety of different questions that, as a professional and with my experience, I can help you identify to show you what your real return of this asset would be. So that's case study number 2. Hold and refinance. So as you hold and as you have an existing debt structure, or you may not have debt, you may also consider refinancing in the current low interest rate environment. Well, whether you own industrial, multifamily, retail, there's various different asset classes that you may have in your portfolio, which again, may or may not have favorable rates for interest on mortgages. So there's a lot of commercial lenders out there that we can consult for your product type, and that's why you want to talk to us. Because with our hold and refinance scenario, we're going to be able to look at your asset and be able to source the best debt execution in the marketplace. And from there, we're going to be able to give you analysis of what you're actually going to be able to get returns if you were to either pull money out, pay off bills, or pay off other expenditures for your property, because again, you may have some deferred maintenance as the hold as is analysis may determine. So this refinance may help you with that situation, but also reducing the cost of the existing mortgage as well. So there's a couple points that we can review in this scenario, but fundamentally, we figure out the analysis of where your property's at right now, what would the new debt be, and also too, what would you be able to cash out so that you would be able to use the amount of capital to increase your returns, whether it is to reinvest into the property and or to invest in other assets, okay? The last one, selling and exchanging. Sell and exchange. So a lot of people, when they sell an asset, they may have a high capital gain event. Okay, well, what people have out there is that they bought the property 20 years ago, and today they are selling it for a significantly higher price. And with the US government, there is this thing called capital gains. So we've experienced a lot of clients who have inherited assets, they've sold them, and now they have this huge tax liability. With this tax liability, it may deter you from actually selling. It may actually make you want to keep the property, because why are you going to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars in taxes? Well, there is this alternative called the 1031 exchange and various other tax deferred options for you as a seller. So with these tax deferrals, there are ways for you to either exchange into an asset and or go into a qualified opportunity fund. So what I can go into another video what that means and how you could take advantage of these new tax rules called the opportunity zones. Again, we can go in that in another video. The point is that when you sell an asset and exchange into a different asset, we can now identify the benefits of deferring that capital, because you currently can take advantage of the total value of your property in the acquisition of and or investment of these different types of tax vehicles. So from there, we can identify whether the return is favorable for you or not. So as a capital advisor, commercial real estate capital advisor, I'm here to help you identify what is the best thing to do for you and your family and your portfolio. I consult with with attorneys, with accountants, estate planners, and various other professionals that you may be interacting with on a daily basis to be able to get their insights as to what an accurate picture is for your scenario. So feel free to reach out to me whenever you get a chance. I'm here as a resource for many families and many clients out in the marketplace, and we look forward to hearing from you.